What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. They verbally agree to fight again, sources say. After an arbitration ruling that halted negotiations between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, Fury and Wilder have verbally agreed to terms on a third fight. Okay, multiple sources confirmed. Okay, the fight is set for July 24th in a site in Vegas to be determined, according to source familiar with the negotiations. An alternate date targeted for the fight is August 14th. ESPN's Mark Kriegel reported early Thursday. Top Ranks Bob Arum told ESPN he expects the contracts to be signed in the coming days. Purses are split 60-40 in Fury's favor for the Trilogy fight, according to Kriegel. This week, an arbitrator ruled that Fury was contractually obligated to give Wilder a rematch. After the two men fought to a draw in 2018, Fury picked up a 7th-round TKO victory to win the WBC. After the arbitrator's ruling, Arum indicated that the plan was to fight Wilder instead of paying him step-aside fee to maintain the idea of the future bout against Joshua for the undisputed title. And Tyson Fury said, "Of course, I'll smoke Wilder first, then you will get yours as well," Fury tweeted Joshua on Tuesday. So that was basically the verbal agreement for Tyson Fury, saying what his itinerary is for the rest of the year. Now, let me counterpunch people. All right. This is not big news after Bob Arum has already put the stadium on hold or on reserve that he chose. Okay, so I wish they would stop saying, to a place to be determined. No, Bob Arum is not spending any unnecessary money. He's cheap, people. Okay, he's cheap. He's old school, and he doesn't waste money. All right, he's very, very beyond frugal. So he will not set a venue to the side and pay money to preserve it if nothing's going to happen. So that's where it's going to happen. Okay. So let's stop that. It's going to happen at that location that he reserved, and he did that shit before the arbitration ruling. So he had an idea, okay? And on top of that idea of prior knowledge, people, let's take a look back on what Tyson Fury said. Tyson Fury said a couple weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, that there is a possibility that I may be fighting Wilder. So he had that possibility known in his head then. Okay, and he just should have went with the realness and the reality, besides getting people all riled up and having another team going out for what they go, or what they were trying to do, which Eddie Hearn was trying to get the biggest fight in British history done, as well as the biggest fight that could happen in this decade. There's no other fight bigger. Literally, no other fight bigger than that. Okay, so basically, yes, I'm with that date because Tyson Fury knew that was a possibility of this fight falling through. And since he knew that there's a good chance that people are spinning their wheels like a freaking hamster, okay? And he knew that's what Eddie Hearn was doing, but since that wasn't his promoter, he didn't give a shit. So that's exactly what that was. And in fact, if we look at how everything's unfolding, yeah, I'll beat Wilder first, then I'll beat Joshua. So you're trying to promote the idea of fighting Wilder the third time just to get to Joshua, the fight that everybody wants to see. So that's what the building action is up to. That's the build-up fight. They have both been out of the ring for a long time. He didn't get a tune-up fight. Okay, this is his opportunity. Okay, who wins, loses, who knows? But if Tyson Fury beats Deontay Wilder, who's to know that Joshua will want to deal with him again? I know that's a whole different topic, but, you know, that would be the fight they're supposed to have on top of Joshua, having to now look for another opponent himself, which that should be Alexander Usyk. All right, so him saying that he verbally agrees to fight Wilder and for Tyson to fight, which it's nonsense. The source is stupid anyway. Okay, they verbally agree. Dude, the court or the arbitrator ruled him, yes, you have to fight this guy. And he's verbally agreed because you've lost your day in court, sir. So that's that. So it doesn't even have anything to do with verbally. Someone made you do something that probably no one has made you do all of your fucking life, probably, literally. You know what I mean? All the times that Tyson Fury has walked out on deals, this is one that he pretty much has to do, or he suffers the consequences, whatever they are. But who will know, because actually he's doing something that we've never seen him do: obey the law, right? Or obey the ruling by some type of a system of power that's over him or over the situation. So this here is really not news. I mean, it's because it's pretty self-explanatory that he's going to fight Wilder. Bob Arum already set it up for him to fight Wilder. He's already preserved a venue for him to fight Wilder. The contracts were already valid. Well, what happened to the expired one? Again, we got to talk about that, because that's what had everybody, or threw everybody off. Okay? So, yes, verbally, whatever. It doesn't matter what you verbally do. You verbally agreed to fight Joshua, but you are going to sign the dotted line. That is the real deal. Okay? That's what really matters. So they verbally agreed, no, he's gonna fight him anyway because he has to, people. And that is what they say is that. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this article that says Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury verbally agree to fight again, and the venue set. The contracts will be signed. So this is what we get. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunched. Peace.